Hey guys, DB Ra here, and today I'm continuing with What If Chi-Chi Became a Saiyan? And we're continuing right where we left off the previous part, which is right when Celebi sacrifices herself in an attempt to stop Majin Buu. Celebi, the female version of Cell we got, thanks to Chi-Chi's DNA, and thanks to Frieza and King Cold pretty much being dead earlier in the story, she was a lot less hostile than her male counterpart and ultimately decided to try make a life for herself somewhere out there in the galaxy, where she apparently ran into Babidi and Deborah and ended up getting converted as Majin Celebi. So just to quickly catch up on that part of the story. So now essentially Celebi has regenerated since blowing herself up and is surveying the damage. She has definitely taken out Babidi. There's no more Majin on her head, nor is there a Majin sign on Vegeta's head anymore. However, Majin Buu is far from dead as Piccolo turns up to survey the damage with her. Majin Buu starts piecing himself back together, and Piccolo and Celebi have no choice but to run for it and try form a better plan up at the lookout. And needless to say, they catch up to everyone pretty quick and quickly inform everyone that Majin Buu is still alive and they need to get out of there quick. And with no Babidi around, that means we've got a Majin Buu who's going to be running around on a complete rampage. And since there's no Babidi to tell him, no, Majin Buu, you cannot do this. No one to keep Majin Buu at bay. It's a complete massacre of the planet. He's going from city to city, turning people into treats and gobbling them up. He builds his house much like he does in the original. But this time, because Babidi didn't get in the heads of any of the population of Earth, no one knows about Majin Buu. The main populace doesn't know about Majin Buu. It's just these cities are being blown up and people are mysteriously disappearing. No sightings of the monster doing this, so there's Mr. Satan, aka Hercule, can't go to the Hercule can't go to Majin Buu's house and them become good friends. That doesn't happen in this timeline. And Goku and the others did have to stop Bulma from any unnecessary wishing, and do have the Dragon Balls on standby, ready to use them if needed. But as for coming up with a plan to actually stop this monster, everyone is drawing a blank except for get into the Room of Spirit and Time and get stronger, which at this point, that is pretty much the only thing they can do. And it's pretty much it's all hands on deck for the battle with Majin Buu. Everyone who can fight this beast will be fighting, including Goten and Trunks. And essentially, everyone begins to take time in the Room of Spirit and Time to get themselves stronger. There's no point really in trying to stop Buu from wiping out the population and doing his thing, because they're not ready to. And even Vegeta, who faced this beast, is realizing, yes, we're all going to have to work together if we're really going to have a chance of stopping this monstrosity. And essentially, once everyone's had time in the Room of Spirit and Time, it's still pretty much unknown whether their training's actually going to make a difference in this fight. It becomes clear that Piccolo is the only one that does have himself a plan. A little something that he's been trying to teach Chi-Chi and Goku, while everyone else has been having their turn in the Room of Spirit and Time. A little insurance policy, if you will, should the worst happen. What is that? I will let you know as the battle begins. And with that battle, and thanks to Dende's ability as a guardian, assumingly he has the ability to teleport himself like Kami could to anywhere on the planet, they take the Dragon Team directly to where Buu is, and the battle with the entire Dragon Team battling with Buu begins. And needless to say, it's quite the battle of carnage, as everyone's getting knocked left, right, and center by Majin Buu, and things begin to not look good for our heroes. However, Goku decides to pull off a little secret. In fact, it's not only him, but Chi-Chi as well. Both of them have reached Super Saiyan 3. So now, we've got two Super Saiyan 3s hacking away at Buu. And Buu is having the time of his life, battling with the two Super Saiyan 3s. The only down side to this is that Majin Buu is pretty much able to take everything they're throwing at him. Even when they keep blasting him to pieces, he's just rebuilding himself, and his energy levels are barely going down. Meanwhile, Goku and Chi-Chi are losing their energy pretty quickly, and do eventually revert to their base forms, and Buu's pretty much thinking of turning them into ice cream when Vegeta gets involved, powering up as much as he can, and now he's going to have his turn with Majin Buu. And we also got Celebi as well, trying to team with the Prince to best him, but their teamwork isn't exactly spot on. Vegeta still has a grudge against the Bug Girl from, back during Celebi's version of the Cell games way back when. However, this is where things are beginning to look pretty do or die with everyone, but luckily Dende is still there. Yes, Dende hasn't run away back to look out. He's been there healing everybody as they get injured, so they can get back in there and keep trying to fight. But it just seems to be useless trying to beat Buu with straight up brute force, because his regenerative capabilities are just too powerful. They even surpass the ability of regeneration that Celebi has. And so, it looks like it's down to Piccolo's plan, as well, as it turns out, the technique that Piccolo was teaching Chi-Chi and Goku was the Mafu Bar. Yes, remember, Piccolo Jr. can use the Mafu Bar. And well, he taught it to Goku and Chi-Chi, so while everyone else has hit Buu with a distraction, Goku and Chi-Chi fire up a Mafu Bar, and they successfully manage to seal away Majin Buu, and this is where they summon Shenron. Now the first wish, of course, is to restore the city, all the cities of Earth, and Earth back to the way it was, including restoring the life of everybody. So that pretty much takes up 2 wishes. And for their final wish, they ask Shenron to get rid of this jar, put it somewhere where no living creature of this universe can touch it, so no one can release Majin Buu. And so the dragon is able to do this. Where he has sent it, who knows? It could be some kind of outworld limbo for all we know. And so with that, our heroes have successfully gotten rid of Majin Buu, and well, with a little request from Supreme Kai to the Namekians, they used their Dragon Balls to restore Supreme Kai and Kibito, which of course means Beerus, the Destroyer, has been restored as well, who managed to sleep through his own death. He's restored comfortably back in his bed, still asleep. Like, Beerus sleeping through his death, and I think this is a good spot to actually end things for now. This is where we're going to leave it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. Catch you later.